Welcome everyone to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is my monthly model build and custom paint video. I'm sort of getting into this model building and customizing. I see a lot of great YouTube videos on this and thought I'd take a shot at it. Each month I'll do a build. I'm actually working through the Evangelion series with these. So if you like what we're doing, like and subscribe and hit the bell and you get notified when the next video comes out. This is my second build of Evangelion Unit-00. This is the prototype Eva from the Evangelion series. The first one I did was I tried to do a custom paint job and then I didn't quite like it, so I repainted it to the traditional blue color. And I also was thinking of installing a light perhaps in the eye, but maybe I'll do it in this build. Maybe I'll go back and do it later. So I picked up a light bulb here. In this build, I'm going to do a true to the Evangelion Unit-00 Eva's look, but I'm going to kind of go with a goldish color. That's like the Evangelion yellow, but so I'll be painting all the pieces up front. And I'll walk you through my process. So again, big shout outs to Studio G and to Crafta, Gunpla Builders. I learned a lot from watching both those channels. I think their production values are really great. So mine aren't that great, but hey, I'm getting there and just having fun here building the models. So first off, as you know, these Evangelion are inspired by the anime Neon Genesis Evangelion from the 1990s, and it was actually an anime that I had watched back in the day, so I was happy to kind of revisit it and when it came back to Netflix. And as you know, there's also the rebuild of Evangelion that's been going on for a decade now, where they're sort of rebooting or sequeling the story. There's lots of different fan theories out there of how it really fits in, but it's really a re-imaged version of Evangelion, and it's most recently just wrapped up with Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0. Was released this year in March. In Japan. So I haven't seen it yet. I've seen all the other ones, so looking forward to that. So sort of to pass the time as a global release comes along. Maybe there'll be a box set of all the Evangelion. Who knows what there could be. Just going to do some Evangelion builds and kind of use it to sort of pass the time, get ready. I got this cool folder when I ordered my Evangelion mug from the Evangelion store in Tokyo. So I thought that was kind of cool, just putting the decals in there. And now it's going to go into the, yeah, and here's my original build. This is the build from my first video. You can find the link in the description. I built the blue model. This is the form that Evangelion took after battle with Ramiel. It was repainted and sort of made blue, so I went with that blue model. I also have the shoulder columns there in this build. The build I'm going to do for the current video, I'm going to just have the rounded shoulders. So with the Evangelion logo on the shoulders, epaulets. Yeah, so trying to clip off any nubs I can to make the sanding easier. So just going piece by piece to do those. I have gone through and clipped all of the pieces, and I kind of like to clip them one at a time. I did a quick wash of the pieces, but yeah. So now it's already starting to build the skeleton, and I'm going to do an undercoat of the skeleton to a like an aluminum kind of Terminator look. We know that the Evangelion are actually sort of biological, but for this case, we'll kind of treat it like a metallic skeleton inside. And I think that looks kind of cool when especially for the parts of the inner frame that shine through. Nice to have that metallic look. Kind of gives it a cool cool look. It will still look dark because the black will come through, but you'll see after I paint it. Again, these inner frames are very flexible. You can see all the motion that's allowed with them. Yeah, so I'm going to use this skull color aluminum. Give it a good shake here. It's got a nice metallic finish. It's silvery, but has a bit of that right tone. So I've got I got an entry-level air gun, but it's still pretty good. I'm just learning, so it's a good place to start. This has got the compressor and the air gun all in one kit. You can pick it up online. I bought mine online here in Asia. So I'm sure you can find those videos that review these. So I'm kind of going through and just doing a coat across this. Again, the skeleton will move, so it's good to sort of keep the coats light, and in the finish you have a nice Terminator style. This is another method. I've seen some people do this. I was trying to paint on the frame here just for these, and then I will go in back and touch them just to prime them on the frame. I know there'll still be the clip points won't be primed, but I think it's a quick way to get a base prime down on the pieces. And again, all of these pieces will be repainted again with a kind of golden orange, just sort of show off the metallic, so I'm not so worried about it. So after I paint these, I definitely would be clipping them off, sanding them, clipping any nubs off, and getting them prepped for the real paint job. So I'm working by the different color sections. This is just all of the golden pieces. Wait for this to come in focus. Yeah, so you can see a piece here. Using the hobby knife to clip off any nubs on this. And then the sanding is a lot simpler. I also keep this spare toothbrush around to sand it, and I'm using these different grade sandpapers that I've got. For a beginner, I'm just kind of starting into this, so I have a 600, 800, 1000, and 1200 grade sandpaper. I find that that's pretty much the ranges that I understand, and it works. It's been working for me. So you can also see here I've got the paint sticks. I picked these up at my local Gunpla shop for like a couple bucks. They're the wooden sticks. I also have invested since then in some metal sticks. I've got all these prepped for the painting. The nubs piling up here, just kind of cleaning up the work desk. So I'm going to make my golden color. I'm using a ratio from online with yellow, red, and aluminum to give it a metallic kind of look. And I'm doing this by weight, so I pre-weighed this plastic dish, and then I'm going to add the right ratio of yellow, red, and some metallic. I definitely want to try to make a golden color shining through, so I know that the aluminum has some metallic bits in it, and I'm just kind of winging it here. So I figure as long as I get the color close, I have that metallic sheen to it, I'm gonna be all set with that. So I'll do the same thing for the other colors. So the white and the gray colors will also they've been primed and will be painted, so to really give them that pop from the custom painting. So yeah, I've already built all this this model a couple of times, basic, and I really like the work that again I saw in Crafta, where he goes with the original concept design and color scheme, but he just repaints it so that it's really vibrant. I won't show you guys my failed etching line work I tried to do. I really think both Studio G and Crafta, they're doing some great etching into the models. I just don't have the eyes and hands for it. So yeah, you can see I've painted these pieces already. They've got a nice golden kind of look to them, but it's true a bit to the original Evangelion. So I'm pleased with how it's turning out. Also the whites, you can see this white pieces are a little more textured as opposed to the plain plastic. So now I've got all of my golden pieces ready. And the body's taking some good shape here. I really love these torsos. They're super flexible. The design is fantastic, and it's fun to build. So if you guys have never built an Evangelion, or if you're a Gundam builder, check these out. There's a lot of fun options. The multi pieces in the head. I think these models come out of the box that you don't even have to paint. So if you're just a builder type, you're in luck because these are great. Legs kind of come together like a puzzle, and the paint job colors really pop while being true to the original design. So happy with the results here. And now I've got all the pieces individually built. After a quick tour, all that's left to do is to assemble the Eva. Yeah, I just find that being new to these figures, I find it very fascinating how well made they are and how fun they are to build. I mean, this is really fun to make. It's just it's incredible how not only does the design create a cool looking object, but they even thought through some hidden components and ways that you build things that make the build very satisfying. And hopefully the video shows that. Yeah, so as I wrap up the video, if you like what we're doing here, check out our Patreon in our links down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll be back for more Evangelion builds. Also have the gameplay and board game on the channel, miniature paintings, and check out my other channel, Pontos Fathom Press, where you can see the books that we publish from Pontos Fathom. So hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll let you watch on the way out, checking out the close-ups. Talk to you soon.